Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. I'm going to be rushing through a makeup look, and I will link everything in the description box below. I probably will do a voiceover on this if I can get the tracks to line up properly. I have to go meet somebody for lunch, and they just called me at 11:30 and said, "Hey, do you want to go to lunch?" I'm like, "Oh God, what time do you go?" "Noon." "Oh crap." So I've already done my skincare. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my lips. Alright, so even though I know it's not necessary for this, I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Master Prime.
I use the primer and I prime all over my face, spreading it evenly and down my neck. Make sure to get every inch of my face so that I make sure that I'm covered. I'm now going to be using the L'Oreal BB Cream in Fair. I really like this product. It starts out white and then it automatically just turns into the proper skin color for your face. It like evens out my skin tone, makes it look like I have better skin than I do, even though it's not like I'm wearing foundation or something heavy. Now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair and try and conceal these lovely dark circles under my eyes. I am using one of the mini Real Technique sponges to blend this in. And of course you have a lovely view of the top of my head as I work this through. I also put it on my eyelids as an eyeshadow primer instead of using a separate eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go back in with just a little bit more on my finger and try and hide a little bit more of those dark circles, and spreading a little bit on my forehead to highlight since I have a rather small forehead. And I'm just blending that out so that I don't have any creases or anything settling into fine lines or wrinkles. I'm now taking the Coty Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder and I'm putting that underneath my eyes to set the Tarte Shape Tape. And again, you have a lovely view of the top of my head. And I'm also going to go ahead and set my forehead with that as well. And I didn't need to set it too heavily anywhere else. I just lightly set the rest of my face with the powder. And of course the puff that comes with it, even though it's rather rough and scratchy. Now I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Zodiac palette. The first color I'm going to start off with is the matte version for the shade Virgo, or I should say the astrological sign Virgo. And I put that all over my crease and outer V. I start with a tapping motion and then I do the windshield wiper motions back and forth. Oh, it looks like I got a text. And I do the same thing on the other side. I concentrate the majority of the color on the outside corner of my eye, and then I sweep whatever's left over on the brush towards the inner part of my eye. I'm using the Coastal Scents Revealed palette. Of course, there are no shade names, but I needed a softer matte shade that was purple to work in with the Virgo shade, because the Virgo shade was a little bit dark. Now I'm taking a Q-tip to clean up the edges, making sure that my line is as straight as I can get it. It's also kind of a cheating way. All of the lid, I'm actually taking a combination of Virgo and Libra, and I just kind of dip my brush into both shades, and then I'm patting it on my lid with a dry brush. And of course, you can never find the right brush when you need it. There you go. And I'm just kind of blending that other matte shade from the Coastal Scents Revealed palette over the Virgo Libra mix, just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. On the inner part of the eye, I'm actually using the highlighter color that is in the center of the palette to try and brighten the inner third of my eye. I also use it on my inner corner and on my brow bone. And of course, blend, 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 blend. No harsh lines. We say no to lines. Do the same thing when I cut hair. I don't want to see lines. And I have moles in the center of each of my eyelids, so I went back over the shimmer shade again on my lid with whatever product was left on the brush to make sure that I got those moles covered. They're not really moles, they're like a skin tag. Now I'm taking a Mark eyeliner brush that's from Avon, that's like 20 years old, and I'm taking that same matte purple shade from the palette that is the matte Virgo shade, and I'm just dragging that underneath my bottom lash line, and then again the combination of the Virgo Libra mix on the inner third of my eye on the bottom. And of course, I stab myself in the eye with the brush. You'll see me blink a few times. And again, I'm just taking that same shade again and running it on the top line just to make sure that I get coverage over the top of the lash line. Because sometimes I notice when I'm doing eyeshadow that somehow or another right at the lash line, it seems like eyeshadow like skips that area. Now I'm using my Essence blending brush to sweep away the extra eyeshadow and my little Real Techniques Beauty Blender to make sure that everything is smoothed out and I've got any fallout taken care of. And again, I'm taking the center shade from the Zodiac palette and adding that to my brow bone and my inner corner. Now I'm digging around for an eyeliner and a mascara. This is the Occult eyeliner. Actually, no, wait, this is Libido from my makeup line. It is the ultimate eyeliner. It's kind of like a gel formula. Once you put it on, it is waterproof. It stays on for a good 36 hours. It's very difficult to get off. It is a water-soluble eyeliner, so you can use regular oil-free eye makeup remover to get it off, but it is difficult to get off. Now I am taking the Wet n Wild mascara in Mega Wear. I actually picked this up at the Dollar Tree for $1, and this is actually a really good mascara. The only thing I don't like about it is how wet it actually is. I like how it works, but it is a little on the wet side. Again, if you like these little quick makeup get ready with me's Feel free to leave a comment down below, give this video a like, and don't forget to share it with your friends. And if you're not already a subscriber, then feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you in my channel. And hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are.